dangerous. I can make an Einstein feel brainless, but look on the bright side, hope yield changes. I'ma get it started, please give me a pardon, cause this the type of beat that get the whole crowd marching. Time to shut it down, we made the whole town Spartan. I'm from outer space, so all my homegirls Martian. It's about to get critical, this moment is pivotal. Here to feed the streets that say my influence umbilical. We gon' make it grimy, devil get behind me. Told you I'm the best, I done said it with my chest, so for real nobody try me.
Down in the new town, I already feel that it's eyes on me. I'm being looked up, down with these big crowds, they already gone by the size of me. I don't really give a fuck, put my deuce up, I will not live in apology. I wish you lose love, but truly you suck, home made way for a prodigy.
And I say, one for the money and two for the love. We the new era, so whoever may feel they above. Live in delusion, that's an illusion, that's absent. Keep it together, don't act like you didn't know what it was. I'm on a whole nother planet, I'm about to show you. This wouldn't work if we planned it, meaning you won't understand it. We have to rings like a Saturn, this feel like splitting an atom. We got involved with the pattern, so now we up and we at 'em. Watch out for my evolution. Around and start a revolution. I am more than a being, I'm an institution.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Right away, they'll change the look. Now the rookie third-round pick, it's Devon Achane. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's Tua. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now Tua going to change the play. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. This defense for the Patriots, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
He sets to fire deep. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devon Achane with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. A 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. Here's Ramondre Stevenson. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. You talk about this Miami defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be #1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we...
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That is caught. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
To the left side and taken in by Chosen. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 33 yards that time.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Tua setting up shop to throw again. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Touchdown! Devon Achane with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. After the turnover, it's Tua. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Going to the air, Tagovailoa on the move to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Dolphins! Jalen Waddle, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for our Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half, as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
Throwing, Jones. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
Straight ahead at Stevenson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
11.
Now Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Jones. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
11.
Here's Stevenson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Jones has set up the screen for Stevenson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Stevenson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
You still hold your breath a little as a defense. When Tua gets out of the pocket, you're worried about him scrambling and getting a 1st down. But there, he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
In motion goes the tight end. On 2nd down, a run by Achane. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now Tua.
situation.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 53. Sanders' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now this throw caught left side. Then he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Running left is Stevenson. And down to the 36-yard line here. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Jalen Phillips on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. 11. Great time.
From the 36, Jones under pressure, and down he goes. Channing Tindall, the one who got through to drop him.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Jones now. They're bringing a blitz. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
21G, 21G. All right, fellas, listen up. Out.
Here's Achane to start the drive. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. And quickly they get to the line.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to pass. Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Tua on 4th down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down, Miami.
Solo left Zion. Out.
Tua to throw again. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Watch it, Oscar.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Achane. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Tua going to throw. That is caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Dolphin first down.
20, TX. 21G, 21G. Whoa.
Tua sets up to pass it. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They run once more with Stevenson. Room here to run. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. They'll try the left side with Stevenson. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Jalen Phillips, the edge man, on the tackle. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the handoff, Stevenson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Stevenson. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
It's 4th down.
11-11.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Pats are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. Now a short one to Gesicki, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, and for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack, and he'll take this back down inside the 20.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. After the turnover, it's Tua. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need,
and that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Robbie chosen from 19 yards away. And the Dolphins have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go, get set.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
61 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Again, it's Stevenson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a handoff. Stevenson. And some room to run now. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now it's Stevenson. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
Now Ryland for the PAT. And the lead is down to 24. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they look to finish strong in this fourth quarter. And this is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
To the right side, this is Stevenson.
And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road, how about all all of that rolled up into one because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Well, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. In a division game, it's usually a touchdown.